When we build a house, the ratio of width to height is very important. A house is not just a shelter. It is a space where we live and grow. To build a proper building, we must have the right proportions. If the ratio is wrong, the building will look awkward and unnatural. To achieve true beauty, we need a specific ratio of beauty. To make a building practical, we need a ratio of utility. These elements must work together. Only then can we create a perfect building that fits its purpose and our taste. Throughout history, architects have studied how to create visual beauty and structural stability. They found two core proportions that work best. These are the golden ratio and the diamond ratio. These two ratios represent the aesthetic standards and philosophies of the West and the East. Especially in Korea, we value the diamond ratio. Let us talk about the golden ratio first. The golden ratio is known as the most ideal and balanced proportion to the human eye. It is used in architecture and many other fields. The mathematical value of the golden ratio is 1 to 1.618. This specific number looks absolutely perfect to us. It forms the backbone of Western architecture. You can see this perfect balance in the Parthenon in ancient Greece. You can also find it in the Great Pyramids of Egypt and the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. Today, we apply this golden ratio to our daily lives to enhance beauty. We easily see it in the shape of our credit cards and business cards. We even see it in the screens of our computer monitors. It multiplies the aesthetic value of everyday objects. In my field experience as a Feng Shui scholar, I have measured the ideal size of a Heol site. A Heol is the core energy spot in Feng Shui. I found that the distance from the top to the bottom is usually about 8 meters. The distance from left to right is about 5 meters. This makes the ratio exactly 1 to 1.6. It is incredibly close to the golden ratio. I can only describe this as a truly magical proportion. Now let us look at the diamond ratio. The diamond ratio is sometimes called the ratio of likeness. Many people say it is even more beautiful than the golden ratio. It is named after the diamond because its proportion is strong and beautiful. In Korea, we consider the diamond ratio to be the most ideal proportion of all. The ratio of width to height is approximately 1 to 1.414. Compared to the golden ratio, the height is slightly shorter. It is less elongated. This shorter height gives our eyes a much more comfortable feeling. It provides a heavy and deep sense of stability. Because it is widely used in Korean traditional architecture and art, it is often called the Korean ratio. We can find this ratio in the house sites of ancient times in Korea. It was beautifully applied to the famous Sukguram Grotto and the Myeongsujeon Hall of Buseoksa Temple. This ratio contains the unique Korean aesthetic of adapting to nature. Do you know we use this ratio every day? A standard sheet of paper uses this exact 1 to 1.414 ratio. If you fold that paper in half, it keeps the exact same ratio. This diamond ratio is incredibly practical. We use it a lot when building farmhouses or factories. You must build with the diamond ratio to make the building truly practical and useful. Let us compare the two ratios. The golden ratio is somewhat elongated. It creates a tight sense of tension and pursues a perfect, sharp beauty. The diamond ratio has a shorter length. It visually feels much closer to the ground. This gives a great sense of stability. It looks heavy and strong. It is the unique Korean proportion that makes human eyes feel the most relaxed. Considering both the golden ratio and the diamond ratio is very helpful when applying feng shui to a house. We can apply these ratios to the size of the land and the size of the building. This goes beyond just architectural beauty. It is a great approach for managing the energy of the space. Thank you for watching until the end.